Hey everybody, Dope666 here, just back from part 1 of this DVD update, which we just ended like 5 seconds ago. Anyway, gonna get started here. This one, we ended on a clown movie from part 1, we're gonna start on a clown movie from, this one's called S.I.C.K, Serial Insane Clown Killers. This one had the same shitty quality of dead clowns, and
Do you like insane clown monster clown?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Shut up.
Anyway, this one was kind of creepy too, just because of the low quality. I don't know what it was about it. Like I said, it's just like black metal. It's creepy and retarded at the same time. Not putting down black metal at all. I love black metal. But yeah, it has some alright gore. There's a pretty cheesy decapitation scene that really isn't all that great. But if you want to check it out, it's worth a watch. You know, try and rent it, I guess. But yeah, that's that. Next up is a 2-pack I found, and let me say that the first movie in this 2-pack is phenomenal. I love it. Great 80s classic.
Waxwork.
Second one was actually okay too,
Waxwork too.
Yeah, the Waxwork films. And this is a pretty good 2-pack. I mean, it's good to find both movies together for a cheap price. I mean, I find most of my shit at Rite Aid. It's really cheap there. Either that or Walgreens, but I found this at Rite Aid, and this was Waxwork. First one was fantastic, had a bit of gore, had great storyline, it was unique, just a total classic. Waxwork 2 didn't move so well with me. I mean, it was alright. I like how it parodied some like time periods of filming, and just, and it was alright. This 2-pack is great though. You know, if you're gonna find these movies, find them like this, because yeah, this is just good 2-pack. And Waxwork is always gonna be just something I love. Great film. And Waxwork 2, I'm glad I have it. Don't watch it too much, but glad I have it. You know. Anyway, next up, I also found this, and the next movie I found the next couple movies at like Rite Aid. I really go there a lot for movies, and I can always find obscure shit there for some reason. But anyway, I have here Mario Bava's cult classic, Hatchet for the Honeymoon. This is terrible. Mario Bava, if you were watching this, what the hell are you thinking when you're directing?
He's not gonna watch it.
I'm sure he won't, but, well, you know what, if he's not that good, he might not have a life. I am putting down Mario Bava. He is not good, and like, I gave this movie a chance, try to let him redeem himself, but you know, it just keeps sinking down lower with those movies, and quite frankly, I'm about to give up. So yeah, if you really want to see it, rent it. I don't know where you were going to rent it, because it's an obscure title, but I guess if they sell it at Rite Aid, you can find it to rent somewhere. So yeah. Hatchet for the Honeymoon, Mario Bava.
Buy it.
Next up, another Rite Aid movie, Fangs. This is cheesy. I liked it though. Just killer bat movie. And it's by Frightflix releasing by Lionsgate. It's got the little catalog in there that's like, buy more shit from us. You know. Alright, there's not much to really say about this movie other than, you know, just give it a chance. People will like it, people will not like it. People who like cheesy shit will probably just dig this movie, you know. I liked it a lot. It was fun to watch for me, and yeah, that's that. So yeah, it's called Fangs. Great killer bat movie in my opinion. Next up is like an action, kind of horror-ish movie, and it's about like the devil killing people at Mardi Gras. It's called Night Trap. It's a 90s film. Not much to say. It was a weird film for me. It's like, it just random explosions and shit. It's like Michael Bay's father directed this shit. And you know, I'm gonna put this out on record too. Fuck Michael Bay. He's an asshole. He ruins classics. Anything he can get his name on is trash. Let's just remember that. All right. But anyway. Yeah, Night Trap, it's decent, but, you know, nothing special. I picked it up at Rite Aid, it was cheap, it looked cool. Never heard of it before, but, you know, I'm glad I watched it. Just to get it over with, really. It's worth a watch, though. So yeah, Night Trap.
Also buy it.
Next up is a Ghost House Underground release, and a lot of people have been talking about this, even though it's not even really all that great in my opinion.
Which means buy it.
Which, yeah, it's Trackman, like the total shameless ripoff of My Bloody Valentine. This was decent. I mean, a little bit of CGI gore, but you know, I'd recommend checking it out. It's alright. Ghost House Underground releases are not always what they seem to be cracked up to be. My favorite out of those is like Last House in the Woods, and people call that trash, and it probably is, but I like it. But anyway, back to Trackman. If you really want to see it, try and find it, like try and buy it in some sort of pack with other Ghost House movies, because getting them all together as cheap as possible is the only way to really buy them. They're not anything near what they could be, you know. All these movies have potential, but they don't crack up to it, you know.
Buy it.
Buy it. Next up, I am so glad I found this. This is you saw the Wolfman Legacy Edition. This is the Invisible Man Legacy Edition with all 4 sequels. Comes in this cool little like sleeve. Shows all the stuff on the back, you know. Here's the little booklet kind of case. It opens up and all this is in there. It comes with this little catalog to buy other Legacy Editions. One's a shiny disc and the other one's a cool one with a like artwork on it and shit. It's got all 4 sequels and you know, fantastic release. I am so glad I could find this, and much to my surprise, also at fucking Rite Aid for very cheap. I got it for like $7, and yeah,
buy it.
just classic horror fantasy at its best. Definitely go look for this Legacy Edition, because if you want the sequels, this is the best way to buy it, you know.
Buy it, then laminate it, then buy another one.
Indeed. Next up, alright, I'm not sure if I told you people about this, but in past updates I may have mentioned that like movies that I buy have a previously enjoyed sticker on the back. And usually these movies come from Walgreens, which means that they're not very good. And the last 2 movies in this update had those stickers. And I'll go, you know, one at a time. The first one is called Organism, and it's kind of sort of action as well, but there's horror elements in it. It's like this plant monster thing that's just like taking over the world and like absorbing everyone into it. And it's a bit unsettling at some points, you know. It's a decent watch though. It's better than I thought it would be. So, you know, go check out Organism. It's pretty cool. It's cheap at Walgreens. You know, just go find it.
Buy it.
Yeah, whatever. Buy it. Pretty damn good for what it is. Next one is a really cheesy werewolf movie that I also really liked a lot for some reason or another. Well, like I said, really cheesy. Not everyone likes that in a horror film. Also had that previously enjoyed sticker on it. It's pretty cheap release. Nothing in there except the disc. Not much special features or anything. Not that you would really want it for something so low budget. But, you know, I like this. This was cheesy. This was fun to watch. Had a little bit of decent gore. It was a really shitty CGI where, like, there's like a bullet like the Matrix. It's retarded, but, you know, this was a fun movie to watch. I actually did enjoy it, so...
Buy it.
Yeah, I would actually recommend buying Darkwolf. It's one word. Remember that if you're going to look it up or anything. Darkwolf. And, well, that ends it, guys. Me and Mr. Claw, we're fucking back. I have other videos coming up soon. You know, like you saw in the Stormy Night video, my house is decorated. I'm gonna do a video for that. I do my garage up like a freaking haunted maze. I'm gonna do a video for that. I've got another guitar cover coming up. He might think of something to do and put it on his profile. So make sure if you're not subscribed to Claw Machine Monster, go subscribe to him. I'm gonna put a link under the video. And well, I guess there's really nothing else to say. Until next time, keep on creeping.